Welcome to Storybook's synopsis of Wicked. In the magical land of Oz, everyone in the little town of Munchkinland was throwing a big party.
Why?
Because the Wicked Witch of the West was gone, and they believed the land was safe again. But a kind fairy named Glinda the Good had a very different tale to tell. She knew the witch's real story, and it all began many years ago. Once upon a time, in a colorful town called Shiz, a green-skinned girl named Elphaba arrived at the famous Shiz University with her little sister, Rose, who used a wheelchair. Elphaba was clever, curious, and had a heart full of magic, literally. She could do amazing things without even trying. The school's headmistress, Madame Morrible, noticed this and promised to teach Elphaba special sorcery, which made Elphaba hope she might one day meet the mysterious Wizard of Oz and maybe even change her green skin. But Elphaba had to share a room with the most popular girl in school, Galinda. Galinda was sparkly, stylish, and very different from Elphaba. At first, they didn't get along at all. They argued and teased each other. But deep down, something magical was happening. They were becoming unlikely friends. At school, Elphaba met a talking goat teacher named Dr. Dillamond, who taught animal history. But something strange was going on. Animals were starting to lose their voices, and no one knew why. Elphaba promised to help, believing the great wizard would fix it all. Meanwhile, a cheerful munchkin named Bok had a big crush on Galinda. But Galinda, hoping to impress a handsome prince named Fiero, asked Bok to take Rose to a dance instead. At the party, Elphaba felt shy in a funny hat that Galinda gave her as a joke. But Galinda felt bad and danced with her to cheer her up. From that night on, their friendship truly bloomed. Galinda even gave Elphaba a magical makeover. But trouble was brewing. Dr. Dillamond was forced to leave the school, and his replacement tried to test magic on a scared lion cub. Elphaba and Fiero rushed in to save the cub and set it free. Elphaba began to wonder if Fiero might care for her too, but she thought he loved Galinda instead. One day, Elphaba got a special letter. It was an invitation to meet the wizard himself. She was thrilled and invited Galinda to join her. They took a speedy train ride to the sparkling Emerald City and marveled at all the wonder along the way. When Elphaba finally met the wizard, he seemed kind and charming. He asked for her help reading a powerful spellbook called the Grimoire. But when she read from it, something went wrong. The wizard's monkey guards suddenly sprouted wings, and Elphaba realized she'd been tricked. The wizard and Madame Morrible were behind the terrible things happening to the animals. Heartbroken and angry, Elphaba ran. Glinda begged her to stay and make peace, but Elphaba had made her choice. She would no longer follow rules that hurt others. She would use her powers to protect those who couldn't protect themselves. With one final spell, Elphaba made a broom float and zoomed into the sky, soaring far away to the west. The people of Oz didn't understand, so Madame Morrible told everyone that Elphaba was a wicked witch. But Glinda knew the truth. She had seen Elphaba's kindness, her courage, and her heart. And though they followed different paths, Glinda and Elphaba would always be connected, two magical girls who changed the world in their own ways. Thank you for watching Storybook's movie synopsis. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more movies.